scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family. Wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana.
What's up, YouTube?
It's All Day Anthony, and today I want to talk about what the hell is sitting in my garage right now. I want to tell you guys the story of the Ruckus. The reason why I have a Ruckus in my driveway slash garage slash house slash whatever the hell I want to call it. But anyway, so it starts off about 2.5 years ago. Me and one of my best friends, Andy, were sitting at work, bored as shit. This is during the winter time. We're trying to like figure out like what's something new we can start, because we get bored as shit. We try to figure out new fun hobbies, new things to get into. It's like we're never really satisfied, especially during the winter. So 2 winters ago, we're sitting there and I'm just scrolling through Instagram, right? Like just scrolling through, and I see this Ruckus pop up, right? GY6 swap on it. It was stretched as shit, had this big ass rear tire on the back. It looked mean. It was probably one of the meanest Ruckuses I've ever seen, and I was like, damn dude, I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't really know that people were going to that extent with these things. And so I shot over my friend Andy, just like jokingly, like, dude, we need to get Ruckuses. We need to build one of these things. And I shot it to him kind of jokingly, and he's like, ha, you know, like, yeah, dude, for sure, let's do it. And little I know, we start looking on Craigslist for a Ruckus. We start, like, you know, trying to track one down. And during the winter time in Idaho, man, it's not something that's too popular. There's not just Ruckuses floating around left and right. But somehow we happened to find this one that was posted. It was like a 2013, 2014. It was a pretty damn new Ruckus. It was like an auctioned Ruckus. It was like, I think it was a repoed Ruckus, and these guys were wanting, like, I think they were wanting $2,000 for it through like this repo auction buyback place. And I'm like, dude, Andy, like, offer that guy, like, lowball him and see if he'll take it. It's wintertime, you know, chances are you'll get a steal on this basically brand new little scooter. So he does so, shoots this guy an offer for $1,500. And the dude takes it. So next thing you know, we're on our way to this little auction house to go meet up in this super sketchy area of town. This Ruckus is like locked up. It's in the snow. It's literally snowing outside. This Ruckus is in like a pile of snow, and we're like, oh shit, dude, this thing's been sitting out. Like, how, you know, what kind of condition is this in? And I check it out. It fires right up. It looks good. And next thing you know, we're riding this thing. We're switching it off in the fucking dead of winter. I think it was 12 degrees out. We're riding this Ruckus back to his house over a span of 20 miles. And it was like some shit out of Dumb and Dumber, man. We have like snot frozen on our faces. We were just miserable, man. I like literally considered pissing my pants just to keep myself warm because we were so cold. But we get this Ruckus back to the house, and at that moment, like, basically all of these thoughts, we were like thinking about, oh shit, dude, what can we do? What kind of mods? What can we do to this new scooter, this new toy? And so Andy buys a couple mods. I think he buys like an extra stretch kit for it because it was already kind of partially stretched. Buys this extra stretch kit for it, and then after that, I think picks up just a couple other little visual mods, and then before you know it, it's springtime and he starts riding it to work and shit. But like, we both agree, like, the general consensus was that the damn thing, it was just too slow. Like, the Ruckus, like, it couldn't keep up on normal roads up to like 45 miles an hour. It was really struggling. So So after that, like, summer rolls around, and me and him, we get on this huge, like, music festival binge where we go to, like, I swear to God, we went to 4 festivals in 2 months, and we were just dead, dude. Like, the Ruckus was completely forgotten about, and we pretty much moved on with our life. Why this Ruckus is just sitting in his garage, covered up with a blanket for, like, what I would say pretty much the next year. And the next summer happens, and he goes to try to start this thing up. It doesn't start. Nothing's working on it. So he takes it to one buddy to fix it up and to add some electrical shit on it, fix the taillights, do some other things to it. And that's when pretty much the Frankenstein build of the Ruckus started happening, because we just happened to take it to this guy, man, who just, his idea of what's clean is much different than our version of clean. Like, he's like the duct tape to our weld, if that makes sense. And basically, I don't want to say he ruins it, but he makes it his own, which kind of wasn't acceptable. So at that point, the Ruckus is in no better shape than what it was found in before. And then after that, we take it to another guy who actually does get it running for a short period of time, but I'm talking like maybe a month, and then it started having problems again. And since then, it's been sitting around. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll to the footage of the Ruckus right now so you can see what exactly we're working with. All right, so here it is, the Frankenstein Ruckus, the Ruckus that has just been through all of the shit. Yeah, as you can see, it's in pretty rough shape right now. I do have the covers for all the electrical shit, but you can see, man, it's in pretty bad shape. All the connectors and everything, they tried to, one of the people that tried working on it tried fitting one of those, basically just unrestricts the engine, so it gets a little bit more, I guess a couple more miles an hour out of it. But I just threw a fresh battery on there, and other than that, no kick plate on it. It does have a small stretch kit, a Password JDM stretch kit, which that actually was installed correctly. But other than that, man, the frame was spray painted, wasn't even painted properly, but I mean, it'll be all right. The kickstart still works when the bike actually works, but other than that, man, it's just it's in rough shape. Everything's kind of just jankily. It's pretty ghetto rigged. But basically the issue that we're having with it right now is that with the new battery, it does turn on, like the battery turns on, so we're getting power, but and the engine is cranking, but it's just not starting. So I am smelling some gas from it, but what I'm thinking, and I think this is another sort of stretch kit right here, whatever the hell that is, but I'm thinking the carb needs to be cleaned. I think the carb's all gunked up. This thing sat for forever, like I said, full of gas inside there, and I don't even know how old that gas is, but hopefully we can figure it out, whether it's me doing it or whether we can take it to a local shop. Hopefully we can get it all back together, because dude, this thing is it's still sick, man. Sitting on this thing, just mobbing. I'll just both feet on there like that and just fucking vlogging on a Ruckus for a couple vlogs would just be fun. So yeah, that's the Ruckus. All right, so as you can see, man, that Ruckus is, dude, it's jacked up, man. That thing has been passed around more than Kim Kardashian, and it is just, it's seen some shit. It's not looking good. I've attempted a couple different things to try to fix it myself, but I'm almost positive that I've dialed it to being the carburetor needs to be cleaned or jetted. I swapped the spark plugs, we put a new battery in it. Everything electrical seems to be working just fine, but I think it's all it all comes down to fuel. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And the goal is, man, like what I would like to do is get that Ruckus actually working. It would just be sick as shit to have that thing going, because Andy even said, he's like, dude, get that thing working. I'll keep it at your house for a little bit, do some vlogs on it, putt around town, make some, you know, some bullshit videos, and just kind of have fun with it. And then he'll just eventually take it back. And so that's why I'm determined to get it working, but I got to figure out where I'm going to take it, or if I'm going to take it apart and take the carb apart and take it out to a place, or just take the whole damn thing to a shop. So that's the deal with the Ruckus right now. That's what's been sitting in my garage for the past 2 weeks that I've been trying to figure out. But other than that, though, in my leave of absence, which I am always sorry about, because I'm constantly apologizing about how my lack of videos is a certain problem on the channel. But this last week I was in Vegas for this music festival called EDC, and I'm gonna touch base on that with and maybe perhaps another video, maybe not, I'm not really sure. But regardless, it was my 5th and final EDC, and I wanted just to go ham that entire week and not worry about making videos or worry about work or pretty much anything else for that fact. So that's where I've been. But other than that, man, the ruckus, that's my priority right now, getting that thing fixed, because fuck, dude, like, I can't afford a Grom right now. Like, that's not something that's in the books. I mean, well, I guess if I want to get into debt, yeah, then it's in the books, but that's not something that I seem reasonable, because I recently rode a Grom, actually. I went into my local, one of my local dealers and rode one because I wanted to check out that new Z125 Pro, which I think is just the coolest little thing I've seen. Actually, I think it's way more badass than the Grom, just visually. It's probably around the same engine and everything else, but I went and test rode a Grom, and dude, they're fun little bikes, man. They're fun they're fun little shits, dude. I think they're really, really cool. I just have a hard time thinking that they cost $3,000 for what they are, when you can go out and buy a Supermoto for $3,000 or buy something cool used. That's just my thoughts, but I can see why there's a market for them, for like experienced riders and new riders, because they're just the perfect dick around bikes. All right, guys. Well, anyway, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Ruckus. I guess that's a new project I'm starting. We'll see where it goes. If it becomes a project and I can make updates, then I will. If people want to see more of it, then just let me know in the comments, and I'll post more updates on it, because it'll either be I'll post updates on it, or I'll literally just be riding it the next thing I know and making a vlog on it. So we'll see how bad the damage is on it and then go from there. Well, if you guys like the content and you guys want to see more of the Ruckus, if you want to see more of me, if you want to see more of the Speed Triple, as usual, shoot me a like, shoot me a comment, subscribe to the channel. This is All Day Anthony. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.